He swung around in January, hit some of the concrete, whatever, and took out utilities and everything. So they just got it all repaired. That's why they're kind of falling behind on the.
I'm good, and you, sir?
Currently 18 days behind.
What's going on, buddy?
Are we live yet, Andrea?
Yes. Craziness.
Yep, we're live.
So now we won't talk about the crane incident.
Nothing about such a thing.
That's a beautiful dress. Thank you. Good morning.
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 Good morning.
Grant, you are so tan. I am so tan.
And I'm fading.
I don't want to be sitting next to you anymore.
I'm faded. I mean,
I'm really tan too, but I'm sitting next to him, so
so
you
it just,
can't.
right.
Yeah, we see it, Bob.
That's the UV tan from the lights.
Good morning, Bob.
I love the
here.
new
This
windows.
is the company
They work
that I
out
met
well.
with. This is just to give you an idea of what they do. And
Wait, is there lecture?
this is.
I came in, I heard the tapping, and I'm going, who's trying to get in?
This is
So they're out there
happening.
working on the brickwork.
This is just for your information
Big
only.
windows replaced.
We don't have an application yet or anything, so, okay? Just for your info.
Thank you.
I gave that copy to her.
Okay, if you need an explanation, it's real easy.
Confucius, Pennsylvania, Ohio Tile. There's a old train track that runs from Pittsburgh to Washington DC that they converted to a bike path. And it runs through all these little towns that run bikes and have whitewater rafting and all that. Somehow.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you hear anything?
122 miles, but like it's broken off into sections. I was there for a weekend and I just kind of,
Sean Hopkins.
I mean, little towns that disappeared during coal mining, they just
We did, Sean's.
are like being resurrected by bike shops and restaurants and little
They haven't
hotels.
paid the board
good.
100%,
But
so I'm
it's-
not touching it.
I'm trying to figure out how they ran.
Right.
They took, there's a train on one side of the river and a train on the other. They took two train lines and just literally bit and
Oh, yeah.
tarred for 100, from
Yeah.
Pittsburgh to DC.
I did.
I don't know if we had any, I don't know how they got away with the bridges. They like kind of half rehabbed
See how I
the
noticed
bridges, but
Thank you.
the path is kind of
I
interesting.
got my copy too, so that.
Call the meeting to order, please. Stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Member Gazzoni?
Here.
Member Leary?
Here.
Member Lutz?
Here.
Member Sportelli?
Here.
Chair LeMaster?
Here. Okay, with that, do I have a motion to approve the minutes from our August meeting?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes.
Second.
Member Gazzoni?
Yes.
Member Leary?
Yes.
Member Lutz?
Yes.
Member Sportelli?
Yes.
Chair LeMaster?
Yes. Mike, CFO report, please.
Thank you and good morning.
Good morning.
In my report, I provided the cash balances in the bank accounts at the end of August. The JP Morgan Chase checking account, $107,078.66. The New York class account, $1,898,936.66. That brings us to a total of both accounts, a balance of $2,006,015.32. Also, I've noted 2 checks that were received and deposited since last meeting. They were both in August. The application fee to add a mortgage for Lancaster Parkway, $500, and a $39,000 agency fee due at closing for 3825 Walden Avenue. Both of those amounts are already included in the bank balances in August. Then we had 4 recurring vouchers this month for $4,015, and the 1 credit card transaction for the Adobe software for $19.99. All of these school pilot calculations were completed and provided to each of the school districts. I did want to note on that, last year we had 46 pilot bills. This year we had 33 pilot bills, one of which was new. So it's a testament to the work done by the attorney to have 14 pilot bills removed. Those properties have been added back onto the tax roll.
Great.
So it's a 30% reduction, and that made things a lot easier this year having less bills to calculate and process.
And we'll start that process again soon.
Yeah, I've already identified, I think, maybe 3 or 4 that will need terminated for next year as well.
Super,
Good job.
super, both of you, thank you.
Thank you. And then the only other item was the budget that's been provided to the town board that will need to be adopted at next month's meeting. And we're going to have a finance committee meeting after this meeting today to discuss any potential revisions that we might want to recommend.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, Mike, with that, now, are we sending a notice out to make sure every year with the budget pilots where we got an accurate person to contact if we have to? Remember we were having, some of them, we didn't know who was the contact for that year?
Yeah, when we send out the town and county bills in January, we include with the annual questionnaire, we've added a line to put the correct contact person for each
Okay.
pilot. So when they return their questionnaire, they should be updating that.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure, I wasn't sure if we actually did that, I know we discussed it, good.
Yes.
Super. With that, do I have a motion to accept the CFO report?
Motion to accept?
Have a second?
Second.
Okay, Member Gazzoни?
Yes.
Member Leary?
Yes.
Member Lutz?
Yes.
Member Sportelli?
Yes.
Chairman Master?
Yes. Okay, do I have a motion to accept the vouchers for the August 2025?
I'll make a motion to accept the vouchers.
Second?
Member Gazzoni?
Yes.
Member Leary?
Yes.
Member Lutz?
Yes.
Member Sportelli?
Yes.
Chairman Master?
Yes. On the draft budget, should we just hold up on that because we really don't have anything right now because it's not set, so we'll just skip over that today because we're not sure where that's going to go. Okay, I've got a resolution for a sales tax extension. I don't, Paul or Jennifer, you want to mention it?
I could let Jennifer do that.
Okay, this project did close already, but due to delays in securing electrical work, unfavorable weather conditions affecting the ability to build the building, and supply chain issues, they are asking for an extension of their sales tax. Again, they've closed, they've paid, they just haven't spent all of their sales tax that they're allowed to spend.
Jennifer, they haven't paid the $500, so do I hold off until I send the ST60 and the ST123, or
Yes.
do we charge them $500?
No, we don't charge a fee
Okay.
for post-closing extensions.
Okay.
Okay.
We only charge the fee
But
before
Michael
closing.
has to sign
Before,
this though, right?
Yes, and I will send that to him to sign.
Okay, and then I will not send the ST60 or the ST123 until I hear from you.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
but we have to get it approved today, so.
right. And with that, do I have a motion to accept the extension for TCC North?
I will make the motion to extend the exemptions.
Do I have a second?
Second?
Okay, Member Gazzoni?
Yes.
Member Leary?
Yes.
Member Lutz?
Yes.
Member Sportelli?
Yes.
Chairman Master?
Yes. November meeting date, we have to change that?
It's on Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so what day is going to work for everyone?
The week after, or the,
Usually you do
Day
it
after.
the next week over, the next two.
Yeah, I mean, Veterans Day, I don't even know if anybody's going to be available, but we can move it if the board wants to.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should move it.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but-
So the 11th? No, the
November's here, so the 11th is what our meeting would have been.
the 18th?
So we want to go to the 18th?
Works for me.
for me.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to move that to November 18th, and it's a good catch there, Andrea. Thank you very much for doing that. With that, make a motion to move our November meeting to the 18th from the 11th. So we'll have...
Second.
Okay, I made the motion. We got a second? Let's...
All right, Member Gazzoni?
Yes.
Member Leary?
Yes.
Member Lutz?
Yes.
Member Sportelli?
Yes.
Chairman Master?
Yes. Okay, old business. I don't think there's really anything...
We closed on Walden Avenue, the Babcock Lumber Building, we closed on that one. And you can see, you know what, I was going to talk to Bob, but maybe I'll mention it now. There is the balance now, being that we're one of the smaller IDAs, if you want to call it a smaller IDA, we have a $2 million budget. Someday, somehow, somewhere, we should talk about what we can do with that money. I mentioned it to you,
She's sit-
Kevin.
she's
so
sitting right
I'll take
next
it from
to you.
there. You take it from there.
I've got all kinds of ideas, unfortunately, she keeps going, no.
No, yeah,
Oh, yeah, she,
Well, I do try to keep you out of trouble.
that's not anything to do with the board or the other, it's the state of New York says we cannot use that money.
Well, I know, I realize
Right.
that. But, yeah, we can come up with ideas and that. We can probably have a little round table if we want. We just can't have a quorum, that's all. So if you have any ideas, any of the board members, throw them on paper, whatever, give them to Andrea, and we'll try to get these ideas and see if there's something that we can do with it. Good idea, Paul. Thank
So
you.
can you make up a list of what we can do with the money, as opposed to us coming up with ideas
Throw a
that,
hell of a bill
There's no specific authorization how to spend the money.
Okay.
You can spend it to hire professionals. You can spend it to hire professionals to do studies, like on an industrial corridors. You know, to study sewer capacity, water capacity, what needs traffic studies. But it all has to be industrial related.
okay. So if we decide we do something like that, and they come back and they say, you need more water in a particular area,
Right.
will the IDA pay for that?
No, the IDA cannot pay for the
So
water,
it's only the study?
only this professional services.
Could you tell them what the Clarence IDA did for their,
Right, Clarence has done 2 studies. They've done a development study on Sheridan, the Sheridan Avenue corridor, and they've done an investment study on Main Street. What needs to be done, what kind of businesses should be brought in those areas.
We could do that like on Walden Avenue, maybe, discuss it up and down Walden.
Right.
Sure.
And then
they
we
did,
also,
actually Clarence did too. They did the Main Street corridor and they did the, was it the Transit Road corridor?
Sheridan.
and Cemetery Road would be another
The
one
total
we
was
could look
like,
at.
I think the total bill was like $50,000 for each study. So,
And
I mean, the money is there, so it's just an idea, Bob, that you're right. Maybe we can do some type of study for the town of Lancaster, not the village so much. Unless you want to do both.
And then part of those studies generally include having public input meetings for the public to voice what they would like to see happen, so that you're including the community.
Yeah, and again, I think we've discussed this before, I don't think we need to spend a lot of money to know where we're gonna put stuff. I mean, we already know where it is. Perhaps in the village, you think something needs to be done in the village as far as that goes for IDA potential properties?
Yeah, when we look at different things, we try and think of that. Like, for example, we're looking at Palmer Place, but it's almost like the opposite, where, you know, industrial's leaving and maybe it would be turned into like mixed use. or something like
that would be a good study since we gave the IDA to remove that section.
One of the things we did, Bob,
Could we
years
do
ago-
that if we're going
years
from
ago-
commercial to residential, could we still do that study?
Well, years ago, we did what we call.
See, that's the problem. We don't know if it stayed
Right.
commercial, we could
But-
do it and
But a
figure out.
study would determine what the best use is, whether it be continued industrial, commercial, or residential. So
There you go, Mike, there's your answer. We can maybe look at it that way then.
that. Yeah, I'll go back.
Best use and see what we can do and find out what they're gonna do with it. I mean, they're gonna sell it, are they gonna stay there and do something else? We don't know what the owners are doing now.
Is and what their plan is and how they're trying to sell it and who they're looking for.
You know,
Years ago, we did what we called an enhancement zone type of thing, and we did all of the village, and we lent like smaller amounts to some of the other businesses, but most of them were talking about retail, but that's gone, that's long gone, but it's something we could think of, called an enhancement zone.
I meant-
But it has to be designated by the town board.
yeah, and I mentioned, I've ran into Kevin Peterson at one of the fundraisers about getting a hold of us because I'd like to turn around and try to do something there with the old Dressler plant. Do a study over there, but I haven't heard back from him. So hopefully, if you want to reach out, Paul, maybe to him again and see if we can do something there, because maybe we can spur some growth over the old Dressler plant. Kevin Peterson, the mayor.
Buffalo Battery over on Transit, Walden.
Did you want to do that, Bob, or do you want me to do it?
Well, this would be an IDA thing.
Yeah, why don't you
I
take care of
understand that,
that?
but I still, as a board member,
Oh.
the town supervisor, maybe he's just saying something. I don't know about it.
No, again, a study, some areas we know exactly where we want to put them.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's pretty easy for the town at this point. The villages, I'm not quite as clear as where they may want to put or keep industrial stuff. So we should probably look at maybe doing something in that area. Again, other than that, I don't think we should waste money either, but I think that would be important so we all understand where where that goes. The other thing we've been talking about having is some type of a meeting and invite businesses in to here, meet with business leaders. I think we should still look at doing something like that to let more people know about what we can do, or what we can't do. And so let's get some business leaders in here sometime, I would say, in the next couple of months. As far as, timing goes, I think something like October, November would probably be best. We can get something set up and invite people in here. So why don't we look at doing something like that? That's my opinion. You guys
We
agree?
can send out like a general invitation over the internet or something to different businesses. Alrighty, on new business, Paul and I met with a company. Paul, you want to explain it real quick?
Yeah, that was called, and I just gave a copy of the description. It's called OSSEO, O-S-S-E-O, Pure. And what it is it's a 12,000 square foot development, half renovation, half construction. And they're going to talk about a dental implant training and manufacturing. And they're going to be doing something regarding about a 12,000 square foot expansion for about $1.5 million. But that's going to be only one of 3 projects. They're going to be doing a huge warehouse, and they're going to be doing another addition to this OSSEO Pure. So it's just waiting for the application. We've met with them twice. There'll be a third meeting just to look over the application, which we then will send to Jennifer, and then Jennifer will tell us what is missing, what should be done, and so on and so forth. It's another project that it's a manufacturer, and they would be eligible for the 10-year pilot program.
And where is that
Go ahead.
located? Where's that located?
4401 Walden.
Okay.
It's a former building. They used to have, there was like a tile store in there going back, but the OSSEO Pure, the guy not only develops, they manufacture, and it's going to be a worldwide operation. This isn't something that's just going to stay here in the U.S. He's trying to get his applications out so he can ship this stuff around the world. That's the business he's looking at now that he wants this addition put on. The other 2 businesses they have, which will be at a later date possibly, was he's got a cabinet manufacturer also, building state-of-the-art cabinetry. And then the third business is a marble. They actually manufacture marble countertops and things of that nature. It's all, we toured the plant, very high tech. And so he's got a lot of programmers. Moog would love these guys. That's exactly what these guys are doing with this stone.
If anybody on the
interesting.
board would like a tour of this facility, whenever it comes, Kevin and I did a tour of it, and we've been there twice already, so you're more than welcome to.
They'll walk you through the building and that. We
You
just
might
can't
wanna
have more
go
than
out there.
3 of
Sure.
us, can't have 3 at a
worth their while
time,
to
can
go
only
out
2.
Okay.
So with that, okay.
I think, Bob, when they call me and they tell me the application is done, I might call you and then ask you to come with me at the same time, just to look at the facility. It's worth going.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no public comment since Mike's the only one in the audience right now. With that, make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
To make me do it.
I'll make the motion to adjourn the meeting.
Initial,
Second.
So I'm not going to do any of
Yes.
this for.
Yes.
Member Lutz?
length
Yes.
of the project
Kelly?
until you
Yes.
tell me. Okay.
Yes, with that, thank you very much. And there's going to be a financial meeting being held, not with us, we're going over there. They're going to stay and,
Don't get to keep the pen?
Ken, it's one of Deb's.
For being cooperative.
Of course.
Ask Andrea.